Have y'all noticed how quiet the Latinos are on social media regarding um, these white Afrikaners getting refugee status? I listen. I see a lot of black folk defending Latino people on social media, in spite of what has been going on. In spite of what's been going on, I've been seeing a lot of black people on Latino people's side regarding what's going on with these white Afrikaners getting refugee status for something that isn't happening in their country. But I'm just wondering, why are y'all so quiet about this? Why are we louder than y'all? We shouldn't be louder than y'all. This is the problem. This is the problem. We should not be louder than y'all. But here we are. We are louder than y'all. Wake up.
So listen, before I go to sleep, I need to tell you guys this, okay? So I chatted with someone from South Africa who is Afrikaner today, and who is going to be applying to come to the United States. And she was trying to explain her plight because she was seeing that a lot of people do not want Afrikaners over here as refugees. Okay? And I'm going to strictly say that. They don't want Afrikaners. We don't want Afrikaners over here as refugees with refugee status. Okay? So she continues to explain herself, and she does not mention anything about genocide. She doesn't mention anything about someone taking her land from her.
A lot of people have said that they did not flee South Africa for the reason that they said they have.
She doesn't mention any of that as to the reason why she plans on coming to America with her children. This is the reason that she gave, which is not a qualification for a refugee status, okay? She said that she couldn't find a job. Not only did she say she couldn't find a job, but she said she couldn't find a job because of her race. She believed she couldn't find a job because of her race. And she also believed that her children did not have a future in South Africa. That doesn't qualify to be a refugee. That honestly does not qualify. Do you know how many people in the United States of America can't find work? Do you know how many people just lost their jobs in the United States of America because of this administration? I mean, are, do they have refugee status? Can they fly anywhere and be like, oh, okay, well then, give me food, clothing, shelter, and everything, and your government needs to pay for it because we're refugees because we can't find a job here in the United States of America. Now, I'm not gonna lie. She was like, I don't have anything against my people in South Africa, nor do I, and I'm not racist. I'm just Afrikaner, and I just want to find a job. But I said, but you're not a refugee. Not because not because you can't find a job. Simply because you can't find a job, you think you're a refugee? If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't make you a refugee. She said nothing about any of the quote unquote genocide, any of the oh my gosh, oh my, all she said was she couldn't find a job. That's it. And the White House is allowing this.
Them white South Afrikaners, they finally lick and took it. They finally lick and took it. Because I'm seeing a lot of comments like this saying that, yo, you guys better watch out. These people are not even farmers. You know how many comments I've seen that said that from white South Africans as well as black South Africans? This is going to be interesting. Because from what I'm hearing, they already got their citizenship. You know the hurdles you have to go through here to get your citizenship, but they already do.
Usually, when someone obtains citizenship, it's usually a waiting process. You have to wait a few years while you're residing in that country. Then you have to go through the paperwork, and go through the stages.
I'm telling you, I don't know what kind of connection Elon Musk have, but that money is getting him somewhere. But anyways, it'll be interesting to see what they're gonna do because if they're all supposedly farmers, what? How? I'm just thinking what kind of job they're gonna have. Y'all, America is not the America it used to be. Like, people are really struggling over here to buy eggs. They're gonna find out. You really gotta work hard for your money. But you know what? We ain't gotta say nothing else. We ain't gotta say nothing else. So much can be said, but we ain't gotta say nothing else. They're just gonna have to find out.
Did you guys see this? The South African president, Cyril Ramaphosa, he gave his thoughts on the 49 Afrikaners that came to the U.S. Listen.
It's a group of South Africans who are demonstrating that the changes and transformation that we are embarking upon here, they are not favorably disposed to it, and that's why they are running away. So as South Africans, we are resilient. We don't run away from our problems, and we shouldn't run away from our problems. And if you look at all national groups in our country, black and white, we've stayed in this country because it's our country and we must not run away from our problems. We must stay here and solve our problems. So when you run away, you're a coward. And that's a real cowardly act. And I expect every South African to stay here and we work together and we solve our problems. We've got the most beautiful country in the world. And I can bet you they will be back soon because there's no country like South Africa.